here is the news at noon. First, the highlights. Lagos State set to generate power from solid waste as Governor Sanwo-Olu signs deal with Dutch firm. Federal government pledges more support for local airline operators. On the foreign scene, Canada announces 5-fold visa increase for Palestinians in Gaza. And in sport, Ronaldo breaks goal scoring record in Saudi Pro League. Now the details. I am Dele Agadumo. Lagos State has taken a major step towards turning tons of solid waste generated in the metropolis to usable energy as Governor Babajide Sanwo-Olu formalized a partnership with a Dutch firm, Harvest Waste Consortium, for the construction of a high-efficiency waste-to-energy plant on a landfill. Governor Sanwo-Olu said the inadequacies of the current waste disposal practices in the state led to the sealing of the partnership to bring about innovative alternatives towards reducing environmental pollution, improving air quality, and stemming degradation and contamination of water resources that pose threats to the life quality in the state. He said the initiative would significantly reduce the environmental footprint of Lagos waste disposal methods, with the plant expected to trap about 550,000 metric tons of carbon dioxide and other greenhouse gases emitted daily from the dump site. Governor Sanwo-Olu added that the project, which has over 25 years operational lifespan, would stimulate economic activities around the initiative while attracting major investments to the state and creating jobs. Speaking at the event, Commissioner for the Environment and Water Resources, Tokunbo Wahab, said the partnership created a new mandate for Lagos to seek solid waste management solutions, as the partnership would make the state turn its burden to wealth and create new value from waste conversion. Deputy Consul General of the Netherlands Consulate, Leonie van der Stil, said the partnership presented the possibility of international collaboration to solve local challenges, noting that Lagos, through the pact, became the first partner of the Dutch waste management. The innovative waste management solution is expected to take about 40,000 homes off the national electricity grid, as the technology would enhance energy security and diversification, generating between 60 and 75 megawatts of base load electricity annually. The Lagos State government has reassured residents of its commitment to grassroots development in line with the security and governance pillar of the Themes Plus developmental agenda. To this end, it says the grassroots will continue to be at the center of its development policy to ensure that the dividend of democracy is taken to the doorstep of the common man. Commissioner for Local Government, Chieftaincy Affairs and Rural Development, Bolaji Robert, gave the assurance while reeling out the achievements of his ministry under Governor Babajide Sanwo-Olu's administration in the last year. Roberts, who stated that 50 traditional rulers have been installed since 2020, said the government would leave no stone unturned in actualizing the dream of making Lagos a 21st century economy and delivering the reality of a greater Lagos as it plans to construct 93 water sanitation and hygiene wash facilities in rural communities across the state.
The ministry has engaged the grassroots and has continued to enjoy support and cooperation of the CDAs, CDCs, and CDAC. The synergy has resulted into many self-help projects, information gathering, maintenance and security of public infrastructure and government projects in their various communities. The annual Community Day celebration is a day set aside by the state government to showcase the worth, value, culture, tradition, and importance of all communities and community development associations, CDAs.
According to the Commissioner, the state government has committed huge resources to pay insurance benefits to families of deceased local government and basic education staff. adding that 391,226,636 naira has been disbursed to 164 beneficiaries of the deceased staff in the last 1 year. Our correspondent Adiola Akidele reports that since the inception of the Sanwo-Olu administration, 24 rural road projects of over 18 kilometers have been completed, which included Eita Road in Ikorodu, Obaoyediran Road in Badagry, and Ikola off Command Road in Alimosho, among others. In a bid to create more awareness on children's cancer and educate more people, Chairman, Lagos State Governance Advisory Council, GAC, Prince Tajuddin Olusi, has called on the government at all levels on the need to increase healthcare funding, build necessary infrastructure, and provide quality service to the people. Prince Olusi stated this during the adoption of the 2024 Guinness World Record Cancer Project in Lagos and in celebration of his 86th birthday with the theme Olusi and If Tomorrow Never Comes. According to him, the event was put together as a fundraising support in humble honor to the memories of children lost to cancer across the world. Olusi said that early detection of cancer could also help children to survive the disease, noting that about 1 million children have been reported living with cancer, in which 90% of them would not see their 10th birthday.
This place is made up of only one outbreak, but we still have the ability to educate the younger people, those who are 20, 30, 40, that the responsibility of opportunity of bringing up our children very, very important. And obviously, I want to wonder that we find time to incorporate, those good aspects of our culture, those good aspects of our way of life.
Olusi added that raising awareness on the disease would help in removing the stigma around childhood cancer. In his goodwill message, one of the All Progressives Congress leaders in Surulere constituency, Tunde Odunuga, noted that the major problem with childhood cancer was lack of awareness, urging government at all levels and private individuals to collaborate in the fight against childhood cancer by providing adequate funding.
Lagos State Ministry of Tourism, Art and Culture invites stakeholders in the hospitality sector, which includes hotels, lounges, restaurants, bars, beaches, resorts, event centers, and nightclubs, to a one-day stakeholders engagement on emerging trends in the industry. Date, Thursday, 30th of May, 2024. Time, 11 a.m. Venue, Eko Hotels and Suites, Victoria Island. The event will feature interactive sessions, panel discussions, and networking opportunities designed to facilitate meaningful exchanges and partnerships. Join us as we strive to unlock the hospitality sector's potential for innovation, growth, cultural preservation, while shaping a vibrant and resilient tourism ecosystem. Announcer, Mrs. Toke Benson Awenka, Honorable Commissioner.
And now to the rest of the stories. The federal government has pledged to offer more assistance to local airline operators to create an enabling environment and ease of operations. Minister of Aviation and Aerospace Festus Keyamo made this known when he presented his MasterCard at the ministerial news briefing on the administration of President Bola Tinubu's sectorial update. According to him, the government will support and empower all local airline operators to enable them to compete with other international airlines. The minister also said the government would also facilitate the acquisition of aircraft under dry lease agreement, which he said was cheaper compared to a wet lease. Keyamo affirmed that the government plans to review the nation's bilateral air service agreements, BASA, to favor local operators. Vice President Kashim Shettima has called for a global partnership to address internal displacement in Nigeria. Shettima pledged the federal government's unwavering commitment to ensuring the safety and well-being of displaced citizens. Speaking at the launch of the State Action Plans on Durable Solution to Internal Displacement at the State House, Abuja, Shettima emphasized the need for a collaborative approach to tackle the multifaceted challenge. According to the Vice President, the action plan is the United Nations Secretary General's Solution Agenda on Internal Displacement, which aims to help internally displaced persons, IDPs, find a durable solution to their displacement, prevent new displacement crises from happening, and ensure those facing displacement get effective protection and assistance. Unveiling the program being implemented in 4 northern states of Adamawa, Benue, Borno, and Yobe, Shettima said the nation prioritizes the welfare of its people, particularly in these critical times. Now to foreign news. Canada has announced a 5-fold increase in visas for Palestinians seeking to join their family members in the country. Minister of Immigration Mark Miller said that Ottawa would raise the number of visas offered to residents in Gaza under a special program announced in December to 5,000. Miller said the government is working to assist Palestinians trying to leave Gaza, but movement out of the territory is currently not possible due to factors outside Ottawa's control. The announcement came as Canadian Minister of Foreign Affairs Melanie Joly joined a chorus of international condemnation following a deadly Israeli airstrike on a camp for displaced Palestinians in Rafah. Gaza residents who wish to join family in Canada must obtain approval from Israeli authorities to leave the country before undergoing biometric screening in Egypt. Now sports. Cristiano Ronaldo broke the record for the most goals in his Saudi Pro League season when he struck for the 34th and 35th time in Al Nassr's final game of the campaign. The former Real Madrid and Manchester United star struck in first half stoppage time and again in the 69th minute with a header as Al Nassr defeated Al Ittihad 4-2. Ronaldo, who led Portugal to victory at the 2016 Euros, has been selected for the squad for this year's edition in Germany next month, which quantifies as his 11th international tournament. He is the most capped player in men's international football with 206 appearances and has scored a record of 128 goals. And that ends our news at noon. Just before we go, maintain adequate distance from the vehicle ahead of you to avoid collision. You can follow us and like all our various social media platforms: X Traffic Radio 961, Instagram Lagos Traffic Radio 961. Subscribe and watch our news and programs live on YouTube at Traffic Radio 961. You can also visit our website at trafficradio961.ng. Did you know that the Sanwo-Olu administration supported 152 businesses and persons in the tech ecosystem under the Lagos Innovate program? You can get more details on the Lagos State Government website. So in the news, are the highlights of the major stories. Lagos State has taken a major step towards turning tons of solid waste generated in the metropolis to usable energy as Governor Babajide Sanwo-Olu formalized a partnership with a Dutch firm, Harvest Waste Consortium, for the construction of a high-efficiency waste-to-energy plant on Ekpe landfill. The federal government has pledged to offer more assistance to local airline operators to create an enabling environment and ease of operations. We also told you that Canada has announced a 5-fold increase in visas for Palestinians seeking to join their family members in the country. And in sport, Cristiano Ronaldo broke the record for the most goals in his Saudi Pro League season when he struck for the 34th and 35th time in Al Nassr's final game of the campaign. For contact with the newsroom, send a message to info@trafficradio961.ng. That ends the news broadcast compiled by Adeswa Ejoyoka. I am Dele Agadumo. Good afternoon. Thank you for listening.